Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to Sussex Saturday. I am VSSpeaksRoyally. I hope you are having a wonderful Saturday wherever you are in this world. I know for some of you it's like the middle of the night, and so I do, or real late at night. So I do appreciate you being here and hanging out and all that fun stuff with us here on the in the U.S. So, to all my channel members that are in the channel, thank you for being here and always supporting. And to everyone else, even those in the clouds, fist bumps to you. Thank you for being here and support. Please remember to hit the thumbs up and to share out if you're able to, or spread the word, copy the link, paste it on your social medias. Just get the word out. There you go. So, hello, 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 everyone. What a start to the... I laugh because it's like, we plan, God laughs. Yeah, you ever heard that saying? Mm-hmm. So everything's going cranking just well, and then suddenly I see the orange truck going down my driveway, and I'm like, what are the gutter cleaners here for on a Saturday? Yeah, okay, thanks for showing up 2 minutes before I go live. And needless to say, Kuja 1 and Kuja 2 were having no parts of it. So breathe deeply. I have my hot cup of tea, and let's just get on into it. I won't keep you too long. I have a few things, you know what I mean? So, starting out, as we always do, copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Yes. Okay. So my favorite quote from Harry and Meghan that's on the Archwell site. I'm sure it's still there. You'll be able to see it if you click on the link that I believe is in the description. Each of us can change our communities. All of us can change the world. So we will be talking about this even in trash time. But for those who aren't aware and haven't heard the news, I'll put it this way because I'm going to get into it in trash time. Oh, yes, Spotify's going to catch some fire from me. But they say they won't renew the contract, but I think it's the other way around. I'm just going to say Archetypes won't be on Spotify. Thankfully, the announcement was made yesterday because I was able to cancel my premium subscription, which would have billed me today. So, so sorry, gotta go. That's what I told them. You know, they have this automated system that's like cancel premium. I don't care about nothing else, just cancel premium. So, anyway, that's just me. Not telling anybody else what to do. All right, so excuse me for taking a sip of tea. Yesterday, I am so, y'all just don't know. Every day doing a vlog, I give it to Baron and everybody that does one daily. I'm wiped out. But anyway, for Squatty Corner, Miranda, I did welcome you to membership during the live stream, but you gave a super sticker and I didn't kind of acknowledge that. I was so like crazed yesterday, just right when the live stream was ending. So I wanted to be sure, although I read it, I didn't acknowledge it, I don't believe. So I'm going to give you this now. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Because you gave to me, and you know, even though you became a member, so I just wanted to play that. You know, it's not the same live stream if I don't play that song. Now tomorrow, I'll be acknowledging it later as we get ready to end. But tomorrow here in the United States will be Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. Again, I will acknowledge, but it's also the birthday. I'm going to throw it out here now to Squatty and channel member Kay Castillo. She, yes. So we're going to give, I'm not singing for you all, but I'm just giving early happy birthdays. There's also some Squatty and channel member birthdays coming up on the 19th and the 20th and the 21st, I believe, that rounds out the month of June for the birthdays that I'm aware of. So I just wanted to highlight that. Also, let me take down the banner so you can see, and this is from yesterday. I took this morning, so the amount hasn't changed. It went up yesterday, but it hasn't changed since the live stream, which was like, what, 12:30 in the afternoon, something like that. So just about 24 hours ago. The total now still stands at $133,018, which is phenomenal. The link is pinned at the top, so if you care to give, or if you're able to share, if you're not able to give, it's all good. Okay, so as we are still reeling a little bit from the news of Spotify, and like I said, I will be discussing the crazy headlines and, yeah, a certain person at Spotify for something that they said about Harry and Meghan, mostly Harry. But I saw Royal Suitor had this on her. She tweeted this out, and I thought it was pretty cool. The music in Harry and Meghan Netflix is up for Emmy consideration. Let me say it louder, consideration in 2 categories. So outstanding music composition for a documentary series or special original dramatic score, and then outstanding main title theme music. Consideration. Let's just, kind of shelve our excitement. It's pretty cool, but consideration takes another. So, an Emmy. I just wanted to give you a picture with the Emmy. And so she even was like, congratulations are a little premature. Up for consideration means they are hoping to be nominated. Emmy nomination voting started this week. So we can only hope. It's no matter what, it still is an awesome thing that the theme is considered. I mean, it is a really good theme, and it kind of tugged at my heart, especially when you think of Diana and all that, and you see the images. Yeah, so the others that are in there, I kind of gloss over. Okay. Excuse me as I get a sip of my tea. Please remember, I do have a store. You can get some merch, mug, face masks, because those are still needed. Water bottles or T-shirts or sweatshirts, a tote bag. And you can look, there's a link in the description. There's also on the main channel page, you'll see all the way to the right of the screen, there's a little icon up on the banner. And then there's a link also, or a tab for the store. So I'm still working towards my 10,000, sub mark, and we'll get there hopefully before the end of the year. That's what I'm hoping. So we'll see. Another sip, yes. So trending last night, Abolish the Monarchy and Kate, yes. And then this morning, H&M, not the store, Abolish the Monarchy, Queen, and then Archetypes. All these were trending. I kind of like, actually Prince Louis was trending yesterday, but when I refreshed my screen this morning, under trending and political figures, instead of Louis, it had the Queen, and I was like, political figures? I'm like, oh, isn't that a gas? Anyway, I just like to share those little tidbits with everybody. I'm just going to scan the comments just to see, make sure I'm not missing anything in particular. Oh, yes, happy birthday to all the June babies. Happy anniversaries out there and all that. Let me see. Okay, so I'm going to come up. I see a couple of comments. Hey, Max B, how are you? J Mac, Compton Cali Gal, Marshall, Lottie. Well, welcome back, Sherry. Welcome back. Okay, Annie, let me see. Let me go back here. Let me put this up and then we'll get into trash time as soon as I go through some of these comments. Because then I feel like I missed some comments along the way. So Archetypes is moving to bigger and better things. Yes. Some squatties have lost sight of that. I explained my reaction, and she was like, oh my goodness. Only from the standpoint of how successful it was. Like, why wouldn't they? But then when, Spotify is going through these reorgs, but to hear what that, I don't know if he's the founder, CEO, whatever, whoever he is. I have to catch my language. Yeah, he can go fly a kite right on up his pecker. Okay. Let me see. Church only got rid of Spotify. Yeah. When we hopefully, I keep saying hopefully, get another season of Archetypes. Yeah. The platform and it's going to make people cry when that deal is announced. Whatever the next deal, when they're real quiet, yeah. We know what usually happens. Hey, Diane. Archetype is an award-winning, so there's that. And Spotify is struggling, and there's that. We will be fine because we already are. Sussexes keep winning. Exactly. And on that, I'm taking a sip of my tea, ASMR. Okay, because it's hot. Whew. All right. J Mac uses the free version. Good luck to Spotify without the squatties. Exactly. I have a feeling that between yesterday and today, hopefully people caught before their next billing, so you didn't get whopped for another month. But yeah. Ah, that's nice of you, Julianne. Yes, congratulations. Let me see, Joyce. Hello, everybody. Joyce, Harry and Meghan probably had a multi-year contract with Spotify from 2020 to 2023 that was going to end, and HM just did not want to renew the contract and is looking to have a new platform. Exactly. And the more I'm reading, the more when they say IP, when they're speaking in reference to Spotify, the intellectual property, yeah, it becomes vital. Um, and then many realize that they need to kind of move on. Um, Miss Mina, yes, I know. I have you down. Don't you worry. Birthday things are locked and loaded through July, so I don't think I put the August ones in yet. No, I didn't. Not yet. But I will next month when we get closer to. So, um, let's see. Oh, I feel a sneeze coming on. Okay, let me grab a napkin. Hey, Miss Fib, how are you? I hope you were feeling good. Good to see you in the live stream. Okay, let me. Faith, we're gonna talk about that one. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that one. Whew, the heat I have for him, but yeah, he's kind of telling on himself also, but you'll see why or what I'm talking about. Rafaela, yeah, isn't that something? It's major. Yeah, it's major, major, major. It took me a minute to recognize the numbers. Let me see. Michelle, I love the way you think. I don't think for Emmys we do. I don't know. I don't think it's open to the public. I think it's the committee type or the people that are in the industry, which, sorry about that. But Megan's been in the industry for a long time. So, and I'm talking the entertainment industry. And so she knows the ins and out and people. And of course, if she's Ari's client, come on now. All right. Compton, Cali. Megan and Harry signed for 12 episodes. WME is managing Megan's career, making deals that's best for her and them. Exactly. As the prior comment said, they're winning. Spotify is having financial situations, which, yeah, he ain't seen nothing yet because and the phone case, because the ancestors are going to get that one for that. Yeah, sure, they're going to get them. Let me see. Diane, that's right, Trishna. The phone case is a real thing also. Positive, yes. Elaine, thank you for the super sticker. Come on, y'all. Wait a minute. Let me come over here. Oh, and Alma also. Thank you both. All right, I'm going to play a double first. Well, no, I'm going to play it once, but that's for both of you. Love you both. Thank you. All right. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Thank you again. I pray to both of you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I really like StreamYard separating these out so I can see them without losing them. All right. Yes, Compton, Cali. Spotify can't afford Megan with WME as her manager. They know her worth. That's why she's been developing content elsewhere. A decision that was made once they took Megan as her client. Oh, yeah. And it probably was already content being made elsewhere. Just the right agent to then take it off her plate and handle the deal. Because they worked out some good deals on their own. Let us not even pretend. But I do, yeah, the multi-year deal kind of ran its course. And we're ready for the onward, upward, and bigger things. Hey, Sonia. Don't forget they have an agency now representing them that would evaluate and make the necessary changes for their portfolio. Oh, definitely. Lorna, the squad will take Spotify out of the woodshed and the ancestors will do the cleaning. Oh, no. That's already being done. What you talking about? Okay, so. If Hims didn't know, he will find out, won't he? As will all those who don't check. Because I was looking to see if there was some recant of a comment, but he didn't, that I know of, that I did not see. So, all right, Tier, I'm glad they have choice and can do whatever they want. Yes. And you'll see soon that there are some who claim to be squatties that don't feel that way. All right, let me go on back over here. Come out of the comments. I'm coming out of the comments for now. I'm gonna jump back up here and make sure I've covered everything. I have. Okay, so if all hearts and minds are in agreement, you know what's about to go down. It's your favorite time. Trash time. Trash time. Trash time. So I apologize now if I say some words that are very, very colorful along the way. Now, this stream might hit yellow. I know one from, I think it was Thursday did, and I'm like still trying to figure out why, but anyway. Woosah. So, anyway. Yesterday, Yahoo Finance, I think this is, or news, Spotify ends its podcast deal with Harry and Meghan. So, of course, we're all like, okay. If you say so, all right. So thank you to Special K if she's out in the clouds. I did take this screenshot. Remember the Obamas having separate podcasts and getting the F off the platform, and all seemed to be okay then. Were they called grifters? Simmons, you got an issue. And I don't know who's putting the battery pack in, but you are showing your true color, sir. All right. Now, I like how they say Spotify dropped their deal. Whatever. Spotify didn't drop their deal, but okay. Now, this is my thought, and I'm going to say it now. If you ended the contract with individuals, why are you then out there screaming and yelling about the deal? Wouldn't you just quietly go on about life and pray that they don't have receipts to make you look like a fool? Or their supporters? Anyway. Bill Simmons, who sold The Ringer to Spotify in 2020, has risen through the tech company executive ranks, derided Prince Harry and Meghan Markle on his podcast Friday as effing grifters. Now, the only grifter I see is him pictured. That's the only grifter. And I'm so sick of that word being used when it comes down to Harry, mostly for Meghan. Looking up the definition of a grifter, a person who engages in petty or small-scale swindling. Like saying that you're a millionaire and you get your daughters married off and son to heiress and millionaires. And then your company folds up like a 2-bit hoe. Okay. That is a grifter. Okay. Let me keep on going. All right. So Simmons just, and thank you to whoever put I just took a screenshot of exactly the quote here. Shoot this guy to the sun, Simmons groused. I'm so tired of this guy. So he has a beef with Harry. Why Meghan's name is mentioned, I don't know. She's the one with the podcast, although it was through their foundation, but she was the one that had the first season. What does he bring to the table? He just whines about shit and keeps giving interviews. Who gives a shit? Who cares about your life? You weren't even the favorite son. He was the favorite son of Diana. She loved on him more because she knew how the firm was going to treat the heir. So I don't know who put is sitting there pegging you along to make these type of comments, but buddy, your ass is truly showing its true color. Okay. Lord. So anyway, it just the insider had Meghan Markle's podcast isn't coming back for a second season, and she and Harry aren't getting the full $20 million payout from their Spotify deal. And who said that? Does anyone know the specifics of the deal? Because I've always heard different numbers. I've never seen specifics on the deal, laying out maybe the years, but the financial piece, no. And knowing Harry and or Meghan, the biggest chunk was paid up front. So please go sit down and get out their pockets and worry about the crap that you've got going on over in the UK. So, okay. Now, this cracked me up a little bit. So I was like, oh, okay. So, celeb bitchy, she cracks me up. So, BBC executive, we never would have produced the Harry and Meghan docuseries. Well, no, because if they were still over there trapped in that firm, there wouldn't be a docuseries, or it would be just a bunch of fluff. And it wouldn't have been the true story. Hell, y'all didn't even allow them to tell the true story of how they met, etc. Because I guess you didn't want Harry to look like he was thirsty or something. Harry didn't care. Harry sought her, met her, and upped his game to ensure that they had a good chat, as he said in their interview, engagement interview. So, talk to us walking. Okay. The BBC, whatever. Y'all wouldn't have had no damn. The docuseries wouldn't have been. It just been fluff and just given fluff history on the fluffers known as the royal family. All right. Take a breath. Okay, so now this next one, I'm just gonna let y'all read it. And this is from who was, I guess she probably still declares herself. I know you don't see the name, a squatty, but I blocked the person after I read it because I just was like, So they had this to say about the Spotify, and it truly is a lot of the content creators, etc., or bigger squatty platforms on the Bird app. They're telling everybody to calm all the way down. Just calm down. My main thing is they need funds for security. Which runs in millions per year. How they know that, don't know. But I need more deals and stuff. Otherwise, in a few years, they will be back to royal duties. I only saw this because one of the squatties had quoted it and was just like, I need everyone to just take a breather, take a break. I need people, after I read this, I was like, okay, screenshot and block. Because you can't possibly be a squatty. No one truly knows what the future holds, but one thing I think all of us in squat can say, they ain't going back to that firm. They're not going back over there to stay. Put it that way. Visit, maybe, and that's a big maybe. Now, to break it up a little bit, I'll give you feet for thought. Okay. And where's the damn necklace? Do we have to start this necklace gate? How about that? Where's the damn necklace that was last seen around the owner of these feet's neck? Okay. Worn, I think, to the funeral. And ain't been seen since. Okay. So I saw this headline and I had to chuckle. So, Scotland must be proud. Must be proud. So proud. King appoints Queen Camilla to Scotland's Order of the Thistle. Y'all like pointy, rough things over there. Isn't thistle rough? Okay. Let me keep on moving. So, and can someone hire a real stylist for your queen? Because the con is conning, and the con clothes ain't working for me. But that's just my opinion. I'm a solo dolo over here, so maybe it's just me. Okay. One of the squatties shared out about the, never complain, never explain, and just saying all these different headlines that allegedly since the queen's gone, it ain't happening no more. Like they're just going for it. Oh, okay. So that was just some monarch used to beat over the head of Meghan, but y'all don't need to stick to it. Okay. We see you. We see you. Mm-hmm. Space, whatever. Now, today, oh yes, let's remember on Netflix, Suits. Okay. Watch to your heart's content. Also today was Trooping of the Color. I just have a few. What is she wearing? Now, the green, the color, I just was like, okay, I see you cosplay, although in a different way. Too many buttons and dangly doos on the front of your top. But what the heck is your consort wearing? What is this? Was she supposed to be? I don't remember seeing the queen dressed like this. Oh, that's right, because she's not like the monarch. I get it. Mm-hmm. And then they had to bring out the threesome out there, the kitty kids. They had to bring them out and relegate the. I initially said to myself, the soon-to-be exes, but I caught myself. But yeah, that's what I was thinking this morning when I looked at this. But okay, the Palers, there they are. I don't know why Louis was trending. I think because he's still at that age. He has to wear shorts. All right. Let me. That's like the last tidbit I have for trash time because I didn't want to look for anything else. That's all the trooping that you get to, by the way. I saw CNN had coverage and I was like, really, y'all? Can we just turn on our US TV and not see them? Talk about grifters, good Lord. Okay. Let me look up here and see if there's any other comments that I had. Let me see. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me come back over here. Okay. Oh, Lord. Can y'all put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me? Because StreamYard, for some reason, is doing something wild, and I don't know what. So what I'm going to... Lord. No, better not. I don't know if I can... Oh, there we go. All right. It refreshed, and I think that's the last comment. It's only... Okay. Thank y'all. Because StreamYard stopped at the old comments where I left off. I'm like, what's going on? Did the stream stop on me? Can you imagine? Woo. Denise, writer's strike is the reason we keep seeing the British. Oh, Lord. Oh, you mean over here? Oh, is that the case? Well, they're going to have to come up with something better than that. So, the world. All right. I'm going to have to read the comments. This is so crazy. I'm scared if I refresh StreamYard that I won't get, like, y'all will lose me officially. So I'm going to do a little iteration of my of my live stream here and try to read it from the YouTube side. Let me see. Big Colorful VS. It's Saturday. Compton, Cali, and I won't be able to put it, but I'll read your names as I. Elaine, you canceled Spotify too? Mm-hmm. We're not the only ones. I know that. Rachel's son, a Spotify exec, called them grifters. If true, he should be happy they left. Obviously not. Exactly. Like, but yeah. They don't even know what the word, just like privacy, they don't even know what the word grifter means. Come on now. Diana, the Sussexes have deals, they have security, they have a home, they have cute kids, they have 16 bathrooms with toilet paper, all with toilet paper and functioning. We count blessings. You know what? You were too silly. People usually call themselves what they themselves are. Simmons. Oh, that's a good one. Yes, y'all. Yes, the Militants are grifters. Allegedly. Yes, they are. Let me see here. I just love how this stream is going today. Woo! Hello to everyone who has come in. And since I was going through trash time stuff, Diane, seems defamation of character might be in order. Out of one side of mouth, such are doing too much, overexposed, working nonstop, but somehow grifters. Exactly. It makes no sense. It makes absolutely no sense. And grifters usually try to stay under the radar. How a certain family did for a while until they don't seem to be under the graces anymore. Yep. Diane Sussexes never said how much their deal was, but it was understood they were paid up front. That is what they said. Okie dokies. There you go. Thank you, Diane. Because I was like, why are people so matter of factly, they won't get. Now, if they weren't getting the money, why would Simmons be so upset? If they were literally walking away and say they got maybe $2 million, which, to us would be a hell of a lot of money, but, gotta put things in perspective. Say if they got $2 million out of a $20 million deal, if that's what the deal is, because I've seen numbers range all the way up to 100 million. I'm like, come on, y'all. Why would he be so angry if things are ending? Because with contracts, usually that's when the money stops. Yeah, but they probably got the majority up front because, again, neither one are slow and they're very good business acumen. So, yeah. Lorna, Spotify was trying to use the Obamas and H&M to increase popularity of their other podcasts. They didn't give a crap about any suggestions by them for original contents. Spotify is a Ponzi scheme. Well, and there's the next one, Sharon. Sussexes had an issue with the Joe Rogan content on Spotify, which a lot of people did. Some did, some didn't, but a lot of people did. And yeah, it just makes you wonder. It makes you wonder. So obviously, Simmons has no issue with Rogan and the language that is used on his and all that fun stuff. But yeah. Miss B, allow them to feed on this Spotify news. By the time these haters realize Harry and Meghan will be on a whole new level, like they always do, high level. Fellish. Yes. Yes, that is so true. Valerie, BBC's collar has only been loosened after the director who loaned Boris Johnson. Oh gosh. Yeah, I heard about BJ. Mr. Bojo had to leave. Little Mac, Miss VS, the BBC said they would not have given Harry and Meghan so much control in the article. She mentioned all the edits the BBC allowed the royal family to make the show's BBC hypocrisy. Yes. While we, that's why a lot of times it's just screenshots. Someone did ask, why don't you take time and read the articles? Because I'm not getting the clicks of the bait. Those are clickbait articles, a lot of them. So not doing it. Now there are times when I'll tell you I take the hit if I have to. If I need clarity on what the title is saying of the article, I'll go in and look. But I'm not sticking around, for all that. Whatever. Probably a rude of making that suggestion, but anyway. Nevertheless, I'm not going to sit here and read articles that are smearing Harry and Meghan. That's just not happening. Okay, Spotify. Let me see. Just going through the comments. Sorry if I don't get a chance to read all of them. Church Nelly, Trooping Color. Trooping the color is supposed to be red, white, and blue, right? Well, Jesus. What? Yeah, because she has not worn that color before that I've known to Trooping. So, mhm. There was somebody that was there in white. I don't know who it was. Maybe it was, no, Anne would have been in uniform. I don't know. Because I was looking at the thing from afar and I wasn't really giving two hoots. So, anyway. Elaine, she's the colonel chief of the regiment, more chocolate medals. Yeah, I think I saw something like she hosted people for dinner or something. I'm like, yeah, okay, make me vomit. Hopefully they, because that mess of it, let me shut up. Okay. Jose, Thistle Scratch, they have sharp barbs, very appropriate for Camilla. I thought so. I mean, they all seem to be into the rough stuff. Okay, we'll leave that as it is. Um, whew, I cannot even believe this is so bad that. Okay, I'm gonna try and just refresh my screen over here in StreamYard. Maybe I can. Hopefully, it doesn't throw me completely out, but I'll be back. Okay, hopefully you hear me. I now see all the comments. That was the craziest thing right there. All right, all right, all right. Now I can put the comments back up. Yeah, hit a one if you can hear me, because I just want to make sure. Oh, Lordy B, I'm telling you, this is like a nightmare. Oh, thank you, Church Nelly. Okay, thank you, Elaine. All right, cool, cool. Well, at least now I know you can refresh the StreamYard side and you don't get completely, like it doesn't shut down the broadcast all the way, so that's a good thing. Compton Cali, Camilla riding with the kids so people won't egg her. I'm sorry, I was not ready for that. Well, why isn't she on the back of a horse? Shouldn't she be on the back of a horse? And shouldn't she have ridden alongside KC3 as he did the trooping? Shouldn't she have been riding alongside since she wanted that title? Okay. C Max sounds like Ari whooped his. Yeah. He did. He did in negotiations. He did. He ripped his behind real good. And I have a feeling that if there are other WME clients on that platform after what that man said, yeah, that might be changing very, very soon. So, very, very soon. Let me see. Benjamin, if H&M were there, they would have owned the Trooping of the Color. Yes, they would have. Although Megan's always, she's only been to one officially. And I say officially because she had just had Archie, not even a month prior. And she had on the blue, the dark navy blue. Maybe after they got married. Okay, so she's been to two. I'm trying to think when she's been in the carriage. Was that when she had her shoulders out the first time and people lost their goddamn minds? So maybe it's twice she's been officially. When she was in the back and not out on the balcony, that happened. But that wasn't an official, you gotta ride in the carriage and be seen going up and down, whatever the main road strip is, whatever that thing is called. Um, was that a large buzzard feather? Camilla's hat. Probably. I mean, it would serve her right if she was wearing one, but anyway. All right, Beverly. And how are you? I hope you're well. ABC this morning's program had Fat Boy Jobson speaking this morning about only working girls would be on the balcony. Who gives 2 cents? Sorry, facts and 2 cents. Um, Yeah, and it was very slim. Who cares? I mean, that's what they want. It's kind of boring, and the only thing that I liked were the plane flying overhead. I mean, you know, and truth be told, unless it's the F-16s, which U.S., but I really don't give a flying flute because that's loud and those are booming. You hear them, you know, miles away, literally. So, let me see here. Benjamin, what are you saying, Callie Jean? It's tradition. He's a monarch. He played a different role. The woman and the kids and the carriages. I'm not an expert in royal protocol. There is no such thing. However, I've been observing forever. Yeah, I'm really surprised because I thought maybe she would be out there on a horse herself since she had a different role and title and all that. But I guess a horse. Never mind. Since I'm speaking of horses, I hope I didn't delete it. I might have deleted it out of here. I did. Darn, 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 darn. It was of one of the security horses that went crazy during the last festivities. Yeah. But I deleted it, so let me move on. Let me go back up here in these comments. Lord, y'all are too funny for words. Let me see. Rupert Murdoch. Media newspapers is forcing the shit family in our face. Yeah, well, it doesn't appear that he likes them, but I guess because of the control he has. Whoever, I guess if you weren't doing a lot of dirt, you wouldn't be held by the cojones, by the tabloids, and it's not the other way around. Where you should be telling them, no, you won't say this, and no, you won't print this, instead of saying, here's a story for you. Leave my personal. Here's a story for you. And Space, when you agreed with your brother as children that you would never brief against each other, and then you do, you are a low grade piece of shit. Okay. All right. Whoa, Annie, that was her? Oh, okay. Did she think? I was just like, who is this in white? Like white hat. And the hat reminded me of cosplay at the wedding. And I was just like, wait a minute. Is she having flashbacks? But yeah, no, she had on the green. Mm-hmm. Let me see, Marshall. Okay. Megan is professional, knows entertainment contract. She got her money up front. In that contract, the amount of shows she was to do was stated. Spotify didn't say she broke terms of contract. Exactly. They just weren't renewing it. We know that usually means you. And we've come to the end of the road. And yeah, they still can't go on. But Simmons, yeah, out of pocket, out of control. I don't know, what supercharged him in a sense. If it was liqueur or other, but he needs to, stay away from a mic. He might have forgot what it was and, wanted to shove it down his throat, something like that. Anyway, okay, J Matt. Pisses me off talking about Megan is overexposed. You have celebrities with different jobs and it's okay. Megan writes a letter and it's too much. That's why she will prevail. She will be a billionaire. Yes, she will. Yes, she will. Yes, she will. Okay, Kuja doesn't like me singing. Woo! Okay. That is so funny to me. Compton County, didn't William ride a horse before? That was, I don't know, did he? Woo! Okay. Yes. StreamYard is just acting crazy right now, and I can't see. I have to come back over. I'm not refreshing. Hey guys, how are you? I'm just gonna take it for what it is, and if we need to, and it's almost at the hour anyway, so I can end it. Let me see. Karen should have been horse riding too, but claims she's allergic. Yet she sat in the carriage next to Secretariat and no sneezing. Maybe a little shot of something helped her beforehand, calming the nerves and all that stuff. Excuse me as I take a sip of tea. Let me see. Diane, 2 times in the mall that's what it's called? The mall? Okay. For Trooping with Colors for her Royal Highness Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex. Thank you. I thought so, Diane. Yeah. Let me come back over here because I need to take that off the screen. Whoa. Let me see. Marshall, QE2 is gone and Harry and Meghan have left, so the luster of Trooping the Color is dull and it's very pale, stale, and old-fashioned. But hey, traditions have got to go on, right? Although I hope he holds on for another 30 years. So that way, Space will be about the same age getting his first job. Well, maybe second, because his first one has been to cause terror and harm, if he could, to his brother and sister-in-law. He hasn't been successful in that, so let's move on, right? Annie, you're all right, Marshall. It was dead and pitiful. It was funny to me. I just was like, ooh, look at that. Not even... Yeah, it never was an intention to have Harry and Meghan as working royals, because all that I've ever read, he wanted to slim it down. Slim it down. So he did. And therefore, that's the balcony shot you have, and, I did give you a little bit, the carrot. I just wanted to know what she was wearing and why, and I even missed comments that were pertaining to that, because I was just mystified. I was like, okay, are you supposed to be on a horse? Because you look like you're in a uniform, but you're not really in a uniform. Like, what's the giddy up? Let me behave. All right. Oh, this is too funny because I'm not signed in on it. Yeah, something happened on my side. It's telling me to sign in. I'm like, yeah, I can't subscribe to my own channel, but okay. Thank you, YouTube. All right. Those are all the comments that I'm seeing. Here's Benjamin. Let me see. He will see that trial through to the end. Yes, he will. If you're talking Harry. Excuse me. He's not one to start something and then stop. Now we all know. We know when he saw that Snapchat, he's not one to stop when he starts something. Okay. Especially if he knows it's good for him. He has gotten flavorful food for a very long time, several years now. Woo. Oh my sins. Thank you so very much. Hopefully you're seeing it on the other side of this popping up. So I don't see a comment with it, but thank you. And this is for you. You would think I would be in the right spot. You're making it rain down on me. Thank you. I so appreciate it. Thank y'all. All right, let me come back over. Whew. I don't see any other comments, and I'm flipping between the two screens, so yeah, it's just like crazy though. Okay, I'm at the bottom. Okay, everybody. I think that's my cue. I hope you have enjoyed today, even in the midst of the craziness with StreamYard towards the end, but that you enjoyed today. You liked, trash time. I am not making guarantee that I'm going to continue the daily live streams. So if you see one pop up, be happy. Just know I probably fell and bumped my head and but I'll probably get back to my regular schedule, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, maybe just Saturday. No, I'm just kidding. I haven't seen Mrs. S. Is Mrs. S in here? Because I know she would get me. Lord, would she ever? Let me see. Since I'm new at this live chat, can someone please send me a link of how to join? I'm not catching on to how to join thingy. Or just too old. You mean for channel membership? Is that what you're talking about? I'm not sure if you're. Did you subscribe to the channel? Because the join is like right next to the subscribe button. If you're on an Apple phone, you won't be able to do it. From my understanding, via the phone, you would have to go on a either a tablet or a laptop, I believe so. But I will do the big ups for just this one moment. If this is what you're talking about, because even where you give, there's like in the chat and the $sign, when you click there, you can also see where it says join. So again, if you're on, let me correct it, if you're on an Apple device or phone, you won't be able to, from what I hear everybody say. Let me see. Okay, so just for sense, I'm going to do this because usually, let me see. And it's also in the description of the live stream. So let me just copy the link. Hopefully it comes over. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, okay. So there's a link. You should be able to click there, and I think that'll take you to the membership. Okay. If that's what you were talking about, sentence. All right. So thank you again, everybody. Please take care of yourselves. We will be chatting it up. I'm sure I will see you around the YouTube halls because there's many different halls. Yes. And please be safe out there. Please take care of yourselves. And let me bring my outro up. You know, when you're out in public in large settings, wear your mask. Love you all. Bye.